let's shop. Hello, I'm recording this before my big UNIQLO spree. I just wanted to record a bit of an introduction before I actually go. I think I've said before on this channel how much I love UNIQLO and how almost everything I wear is made by UNIQLO. The jeans I'm wearing today are by UNIQLO. The socks I have on today are by UNIQLO. This burgundy hoodie that I'm modelling is by UNIQLO. Despite all that, despite all the hints I've been making over the last 8-9 months or so, I'm still haven't had any contact with people from UNIQLO. You know, I was hoping perhaps that we might be able to open a dialogue and they might be able to start up some kind of association or sponsorship deal to help me keep the channel going, but no one from UNIQLO has yet been in touch. It's almost as if they think being associated with a not particularly attractive man in his mid-40s with a small YouTube channel would somehow damage their brand. Anyway, I also have to say that I do not like shopping. So although this may look like I've gone on a massive spending spree because I've got loads of money, no, that's not the case. This is my clothing spend for a year. That's what I'm going to try and do today. I'm going to try and get enough UNIQLO clothes to see me through autumn, winter and spring, and hopefully I won't have to do any clothes shopping again until perhaps next summer. I really just don't enjoy it. I don't like it. I find it very frustrating. But the other reason for doing it now, of course, is that I'm doing my bit for the economy. The economy is down the drain at the moment because of COVID, of course. So I'm hoping that me going out and doing one of my very rare spending sprees at a clothes shop will help kickstart the economy just a little bit. Right, let's see how I got on. What a roller coaster, what a rush! I tell you what, I was in there for an hour and a half. That was 90 minutes of pure, unadulterated clothes shopping. Absolutely hardcore shopping. And I came out of it with this massive bag. A couple of notes to give. First one, there was no changing rooms, they're all closed because of COVID, but no, I sort of know what size I am, so that's not too bad. Second thing was incredible. When I took all my stuff, there's no one serving, they just had automatic things. You just dump your basket in a kind of well, and then it magically just rings everything up immediately. On another screen, just says, there you go, you've got 12 items there, haven't you? And it's all done in under 3 seconds. It's really weird. So the first thing for my UNIQLO Mega-Haul, I mean, we've got to start with this, haven't we? The heat tech. If you're not aware of the heat tech, it's just a sort of a vest, an underneath vest. Now when I was growing up, there was a bit of stigma around thermals, they used to be called. People would sort of laugh on cold days and go, oh, got your thermals on. You know, they were sort of seen as being quite unattractive items. And then Die Hard came out. And Bruce Willis was walking around wearing a vest, you know, which is essentially a thermal, and people sort of realised they were all right. And now Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wears them all the time, and they're pretty cool. This is what I bought though. I love these. A few of mine have run out, so I've got this. I've gone for the V-neck. I'll tell you why, because that stigma for me of thermals and vests still exists. It's still in the back of my head. So I wear this because you can't see it under a shirt, under like a button-up shirt. So it just looks like you're just wearing a shirt, but actually you're nice and cozy and warm underneath. These just feel lovely, especially when they're new. They're all lovely and smooth. Very highly recommend heat tech. I mean, you know, that's the thing that they've done. They call it heat tech. It sounds much better than thermal, doesn't it? Heat tech. Love that. Okay, next up we got the old low-cut socks. I love the way they package these. Look, quite nice, isn't it? So you can see what they look like on a foot. These really, these are for summer, aren't they? But I thought, well, I'm here, I'm in UNIQLO. It's my annual trip of clothes shopping. I need some more of these. They're good for wearing when you wear trainers in the summer because Again, I grew up at a time where people were quite often saying you can't wear socks with sandals or flip-flops or trainers, and they're quite right. So these are great. I think lots of people wear these. Yet they're sort of hidden underneath your trainers so you can walk around. It doesn't look like you're wearing socks. So, next thing on my UNIQLO Mega-Haul. I mean, this may not look like much. It's a nice, thin, fleecy jumper. But this was really important that I got these. I said in a vlog a while ago that I've got kind of a purpley one, which is exactly this kind of material, this sort of smooth, warm, but thin fleece, and that UNIQLO had stopped selling them. I don't know whether perhaps they watched that vlog. They may well have done. But they have started selling them again. So this is amazing. It's amazing news. I managed to get one. The only thing is this collar. It's sort of a turtleneck type collar, but it's not ideal. I'd prefer just a nice round neck. But it folded down, it looks okay, and it just feels lovely. I mean, this is going to be great. You could just wear this under a bigger jumper, or over a t-shirt, or over like a heat tech vest, and it will just feel nice and cozy in the winter. It's so, it's just great. I just love it. Oh God, thank you, UNIQLO. Okay, next up is a hoodie. Lovely. Never had one this colour before. Gone for sort of creamy white. I like hoodies. I sort of have a slight problem that, is there an age where you have to stop wearing hoodies? Like, over 50? Is it a bit weird to wear a hoodie? I don't know. I feel like a few years ago it might have been over 40, but it's slightly sort of more accepted now to wear them in middle age. But I mean, I wouldn't expect to see my dad wearing a hoodie. That would look really weird. But he's got no idea what to wear these days. He sort of dresses, even though he's retired, sort of will have shirt and slacks on. He won't do a tie like some old people used to do in the old days. But he just doesn't know. So yeah, money well spent. That should last 7 or 8 years hopefully. I wish you could feel how this feels. This might just be my favourite purchase from my UNIQLO Mega-Haul. It's a pair of fleecy, comfy trousers. In our house we call them floppies, and we're not fans of wearing formal attire around the house, or even jeans or anything like that. Once we're in the house, we like to get comfortable, and we call them floppies, just things that you can flop around in. These, I believe, to be the ultimate floppies. When I brought these home and I showed these to my wife, and I just said, "Oh, feel these," she was fuming to not have a pair for herself. I mean, they feel so nice. This is going to be perfect for lounging around the house in. I'm going to be barely out of these all winter. I'm working from home all winter. So these are going to be worn out by March. Absolutely wonderful purchase. Now I've got this sort of creamy white shirt. See, I bought a couple of things that are sort of that kind of colour. This is a bit unusual for me to buy this, and I'm a little bit worried about it. It's got a round neck, which I think is fine for the summer when you're not going to wear a jumper, but I worry what's that's going to be like underneath a jumper. I don't know if that's going to sort of work properly. It's a thicker material than I would normally buy. I've never bought a shirt that's this thick. It's quite smooth, almost fleecy on the outside, not quite, but thicker. So I guess you might wear a t-shirt underneath it. The colour again, I feel like, well, that's good. It's good for the winter. That's going to sort of make me look a bit brighter. But I do worry how much I'm actually going to wear it, because it might be too warm for the summer and not great with a jumper for the winter. We'll see how it goes. There's always one item, isn't there, when you do a mega haul, that gets put in the cupboard and perhaps doesn't get worn as much as you thought it might do. And then there's normally one as well that you buy, you just thought it was on sale, and you just thought, I'll buy it because it's cheap. I probably won't wear it that much, and you end up wearing it loads. That's the beauty of clothes shopping. I mean, I say beauty of clothes shopping. I hate clothes shopping. I only go once or twice a year, but yeah, that's it. Nice. Well, that's the end of my UNIQLO Mega-Haul. Hopefully I won't have to go shopping again for about the next year. Hopefully that's all done. As much as I do love UNIQLO and Heat Tech and their floppy trousers, I say I'm not a massive fan of clothes shopping. It's all right every now and again for an outing, but that's about it. Now, as I said at the beginning and during it, this may look like it was an advert, but it absolutely wasn't. I just love UNIQLO and I thought it might make a nice vlog. But that doesn't mean, for any people watching from UNIQLO in their marketing offices, that doesn't mean that I'm not open to some kind of sponsorship deal in the future. I know I don't look like the most conventional UNIQLO model, but sometimes something different works, doesn't it? Sometimes it's worth investing in new talent, even if that new talent is, not that new, quite middle-aged. I'm just saying, think about it. If you're watching, just think about it. I could do something like this again next year.